Australians speak English, but their English is so unique that sometimes it will leave your head scratching. Wait, what did that mean? So in this video, we are going to talk about 15 Australian phrases that you must know. So without wasting time, let's dive straight to the phrases. Now the first phrase I'm going to talk about actually relates to my personal story. So when I first arrived in Australia, one of the gentlemen asked me this question. He said, "How's it going?" And I was left thinking, what is he trying to ask? And my answer to that question was, by bus, because I thought he was trying to ask me how I'm going to go back to my home. But in reality, that means how are you doing or how are you feeling? And I couldn't stop laughing as well when he told me about this thing. And I've been telling about this story to most of my friends as well. And we always do make fun of this situation. So when do you actually use this phrase? Basically, when you want to ask someone how they are feeling or how they are doing, you can ask this question. And if you get asked this question, you could reply back by saying, "I'm doing fine" or "I'm going fine." The second phrase is "good on ya," which means well done. So when do we use this phrase? Now, it is usually used when you want to appreciate someone's efforts. So if, let's say, someone has done a good work, you want to appreciate their efforts, then you can say, "Good on ya, mate. Well done." The third Australian phrase is "have a good one." A lot of times you will see people saying this phrase by putting their thumbs up as well. "Have a good one, mate." Basically it means have a good day. And usually we use this phrase when we are saying goodbye to someone. So let's say you met someone and now you're going to say bye to them. So instead of saying bye, you can say "have a good one, mate." The fourth one is "can't be bothered." So the meaning of this term is can't do that or don't want to do that. So sometimes when you are not in a mood to do something, you can use this expression. "Can't be bothered to clean the house today." Number 5, "you beauty." Now if you have been watching some of the Australian sports, you might have heard this term used quite often. Basically it means "that's great" or "you did a great work." And the term is usually used when something great or something special has happened. So a lot of times you would see people using this term when they are commenting on some sports, especially if they have won a bet on a horse racing or other sporting event. They might be saying something like, "You beauty, you won me so many dollars." The next one is having a whinge. Whinging is not a good thing. It means complaining. So when you are going to complain about something in your life, you can use the word "I'm just having a whinge." So you could be complaining about your work, your boss, your family, or anyone else. So you could be saying something like, "I'm just having a whinge about my work today." And as you can imagine, you don't use this phrase when you're really happy. The next one is "give it a go," which means give it a try. Try it yourself. So we use this phrase when we want someone else to try something. So let's say you're trying to fix something and you're unable to do that, and your friend is standing next to you, you can tell them to give it a go, basically asking them to give it a try. The next one is "what do you reckon?" which in literal terms means "what do you think?" Now this phrase is usually used when we are asking someone about their opinion on something. So what do you reckon about Australia's economy? So we are asking this person to give their opinion on something. Number 9, pull your head in. The meaning of this term is rethink what you are saying. Now this term is used when you are upset with someone because they're not doing the right thing, or maybe they are behaving inappropriately or saying something inappropriate. So you are trying to tell them to pull their head in because they are saying something wrong. And you can have a very upset expression when you're saying this term as well. Pull your head in, mate. Number 10, your shout, which means your turn. Or you can say my shout as well, which means my turn. This phrase is used when we are asking someone to pay for something. So most of the time this phrase is used in a settings like bars, restaurants, cafe, or when you are catching up with your friends. You can use this term to tell them that it's their turn to pay. So last time I paid for the beers, this time it's your shout. The next one, bloody oath, means "that's so true." So this phrase is used by Australians when they want to agree with someone on specific topic. It's been so long since the Australian borders are closed. Bloody oath. The next one, chuck in a sickie. The meaning of this phrase is call in sick for work. So when you're not feeling well and you would like to call your workplace for a sick day, and that is when we use this term. You could be using this term to tell your friends if they're not feeling well to chuck in a sickie, or you could be telling your friends as well that you chucked in a sickie because you had a flu. So usually used in a situation when we want to call sick for work. Next one, she'll be alright. And the meaning of this phrase is it will be okay, it will be fine. So we use this term when we want to say whatever is wrong in life will be fine with the time itself. Now here she doesn't mean specifically females, it is general for everything. And we use this term to give some sort of consolation for person when things might be going wrong in their life. So you might be saying to them, don't worry, she'll be alright. Next one, fair dinkum, which means fair enough, or it's true or genuine. Now we use this term when we want to say that something is true or it is genuine or real. If you are fair dinkum, I'll help you. And last but not the least, under the pump, which means under pressure. Again, a very common term that Australians use, which is basically used to express a feeling where we are telling other person that we are under a lot of pressure to do some work. So you could be saying to your friends, mate, I'm really under the pump these days because of my work. Now these were the 15 Australian phrases that are quite commonly used here in Australia, and hopefully this little guide helped you with understanding of those phrases. Obviously there are many more phrases that we have not covered in this video, but we would love to hear what is your favorite Australian phrase. Please let us know in the comment section below. And if you want us to make another part of this Australian phrase series, please let us know in the comments as well. And as always, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.